just wanted to talk just a minute about the new ambulance service or the old ambulance service, however you want to talk about it. We are the same people that we were 3 months ago. There are 17 of us that were still there. We have just different uniforms and different trucks. Our new truck, our new fleet of trucks, which I'm very happy to see, will be here next week, and you'll be seeing them. Right now, the county is renting our old or leasing our old ambulances until our new fleet came in, and we've got that down to we only have 2 of those left because the other ones they're just worn out. This has been a good move for us. We've had a lot more opportunities for training, a lot more opportunity for new equipment. Now, I'm not saying anything bad about the county. I've worked with the county or worked for the county for 38 years, but they were not in a position to provide us with the equipment. Splash, we were able to get an ambulance once every so often. I think our newest one was in 2008. The one we got in 2009 we got on a grant from the Trauma Commission. This service is very active in the communities, and you may find that out. They've already joined the Chamber of Commerce in Pelham and Camilla. They've already bought an ad for Better Hometown. They supported me when I was in the play down here. They want to be in the community. We're trying to update a lot of things, working with the first responders. We just gave Pelham Fire Department and Camilla Fire Department automatic blood pressure monitor for them to use for well-being of the firemen, as well as walk-ins. They have a lot of walk-ins, people check their blood pressure. But I'll be glad to answer any questions about EMS. We still attend football games and watch over football games and athletic events at no charge. We still go around and talk about and provide CPR classes and first aid classes to people. I'm trying to think of everything we do. We have not raised our rates. I'm just thinking about all the things that I've gotten calls about. We have not raised our rates. Our billing is still the same it has been for 12 years. That company still does the billing for us, which is part of the company that we're with now. We already have a relationship established with them, but it's a very good Christian private company. These are very good people, and they're known all over the state. They operate EMS in 8 other counties besides Mitchell, and we are benefiting from volume of having more access to training and more access to new equipment and a lot of new techniques that are coming down the line for EMS and the EMS agenda for the future and scope of practice. We'll be seeing a lot of changes in EMS all across the nation in the next few years. But I do welcome you if you got any questions, or if you want to come by and look at the new ambulance. You have an ambulance here 24 hours a day in Pelham. I know you probably see it zipping up and down the road a good bit because we are busy here in Pelham. We have a 24-hour ambulance in Camilla, and we have a 16-hour ambulance in Baconton that works from 7 in the morning till 11 at night, Monday through Saturday. And that's purely based on call volume. We don't make a lot of calls in Baconton after midnight, but the crew that is up there that gets off at 11, if one of the other trucks are out, they'll stay until the other truck gets back in the county. They have stayed up there all night before. It just happens that way sometimes, but they say that, so we're making sure the county's covered. Since starting, Monday, and I can't remember what the date was, not this Monday, last Monday, we have added a day truck, so now there are 4 trucks in the county during the day. This truck works from 9 until 6 in the evening, and it's mostly handling transfers out of the hospital, so the other trucks are able to do 911 calls because they have found that we are that busy. You know, we've told them that we spend a lot of time going out of the county. We try to support this hospital here, but as y'all know, it doesn't have orthopedics, it doesn't do OB, so there's a lot of things we pick up that cannot come here, but every other case we try to come here to the local hospital, try to keep the money in the county. But if y'all got any questions, I'll welcome them.
I guess the thing I've heard maybe the most just chatter among citizens or comments was you could speak to the response time that, you know, has been...
Well, what response times, when somebody's called me and looked at that, I've seen that, but all the ambulances were out. you know, people really didn't call and ask me, they just talked to other people. And the
I
ones
saw
that.
where they had the
yeah.
paper about it, which was pretty close.
Well, the ones, I know the grand jury investigation showed that it takes us 3 minutes longer, and that may have been in May, due to us trying to learn. Their trucks are state-of-the-art. It has GPS and maps and AVL all right there. We have one touch button. We touch a button. We don't even have to talk to dispatch. Now, we still use 911 in Mitchell County to dispatch us. So right now, we're reporting the 911 to Mitchell County, and we will continue because they keep times too. So we keep the 911 times and in Camilla, and then we keep the 911 times that they're keeping with us in Macon. We're talking to them through Southern Link. But the Southern Link is such in the ambulances that they just do one button. When we get a call, they push a button, they know we're en route because they're seeing us on their computer screen. They're tracking us everywhere we go. This company is very innovative. And you know, when I saw the grand jury, I found that hard to believe because the medics have 1 minute and 15 seconds to have their hiney in the seat driving. And if they are not, I get an email. If they spend over 30 minutes at a hospital, I get an email. If they drive over 80 miles an hour, I get an email, and then I'm to follow up on that. So it's very technically managed, but it's I think it's all for the good. But May, I think that was a bad month. I told Clark I'd like to see him come back maybe and do June and see what the difference is, because I really think May was a bad month to look at. But that's what the grand jury wanted, and that's what we did. But response times, I think, are better. We still, sometimes we're just going to be busy. I could have 20 ambulances, and that's not enough. And we've had a couple of cases where we could have used 5 in one day. And it's just, that's the nature of that's why they call it emergency services, because, I mean, if we could plan, it would be planned services. But that's just the best way I can answer that question. I think we could really, you know, check it again and see what the difference is, but I know the medics have a time limit that they have to be in the truck going, rolling toward that call.
And you're very pleased, obviously, with the change. And
Yes, this is a lot of change. It is a lot of change.
I mean, you know, the privatization of it.
I'm getting used to it. I mean, it's a way different way of thinking. The customer's always right. To make every effort. They have given my medics the privilege, which is something else we didn't have with the county. If they go to a house and a lot of older people, they just say, well, I just don't need to go because, you know, it costs, you know, my Medicare won't cover it all, and, you know, and I just can't. They have the ability to write that call off and say, come with us, you'll never get a bill for EMS. And which they have always given me that when they were doing our billing, but that was different because it was county owned. I just couldn't write off things. But now they say everybody's entitled to good quality health care, and they want to be part of that community. But yeah, it has been a lot of change, and I have pulled my hair out a good bit since I started. But I'm getting there. So, a lot of more technology than I was used to. I think the guys are happier. They're now that we're really kind of settling in. This is our 3rd month, and so everybody's kind of settled down, and they know what we, you know, can do, and we know what to expect, and they know what to expect from us. So it's working out well.
Anybody else got any questions?
Once again, thank you for letting me come and talk about it.
Thank you for
Thank you.
Appreciate it.